every other PDP state fall to the APC, I feel like Delta State would have been that last state standing. But you see, they have gone to the soul of PDP. Rivers and Delta, forget it. Because Rivers and Delta, they are the soul of PDP. South, they are the soul of PDP. PDP had 12 states. Out of the 36 states, they have 12 states. Now it's 11. And we're also hearing that more governors will defect to the APC. No country can function properly if there is no strong opposition to check the party in power. Delta State is now an APC state. How? Who could have imagined? This is a state that has been traditionally a PDP state since Nigeria returned to civilian rule in 1999. So I'm saying now that for over like 26 years, it has been a PDP state. And now, just some people just decamping, somehow they moved to APC, and then the state all of a sudden is now APC. I'm just short of words because you see, these politicians are selfish. They're just all about themselves. A party gives you a platform, you use it, you achieve your aim, and then when you get there, you want to just defect to another party. Even if your party is struggling as an opposition party, people kept that party together. That was why you had a platform to even contest on that platform in the first place to win. And then you're in, and when you're going, you want to destroy it. Like, how do people want to feel like you just, all of you want to be in the party, in government, and then you kill opposition? You don't want to stay and fight it out? And you see, that is one thing about, even if Tinubu is responsible and the APC are responsible for this, but you see President Tinubu, since the time he became, since the return of democracy in 1999, Tinubu has been in one party. He didn't defect. The only things that have been happening is that they've been changing the name of the party. Then when he was, Tinubu was the first, governor of Lagos State after the return, then the party was AD. After that, they changed to, AC. Then they changed to ACN. And then they merged, and they became APC. And somehow it's like they are the ones that came from, SDP, Action Congress of those days. He has been in the same party. You have never seen him move to APC, PDP. So that is one thing. The guy is solid, on that. I give it to him. But you see, the attempt by him to destroy opposition, his party and him to destroy opposition, is really unfortunate. Because you see, no country can function properly if there is no strong opposition to check the party in power. None. Now, why Sheriff Oborevwori? Why? I'm even hearing that the former governor who just handed over to Sheriff Oborevwori, that's the governor from my place, Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, has also defected to the APC. And these are the strong members of PDP. Now, just a reminder for those who do not know that former Governor Okowa was the vice presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, the PDP, in the last election just 2 years ago. Now, he was the running mate of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. Dr. Okowa, how do you allow this party that you were a part of in the formative years? You practically joined to build this party. Why did you allow it die like that, and then you're moving on to another party, to the All Progressives Congress, the APC? You see, they will forever see you as someone who just came to attach, someone who just came to reap where, he didn't sow. And trust me, they may never let you be, you see that Oga that you were in PDP? They might never let you be that. Since 1999, Dr. Okowa has never defected. What happened? Was it the alleged, EFCC case? Like, what happened? How did they lose so much confidence in PDP that they had to defect to APC and carry the whole state to APC?
The Right Honorable Speaker of the House of Assembly was in the meeting. The immediate past governor of Delta State, who ran as vice presidential candidate of the party, was in the meeting. National Assembly members, both serving and non-serving, who are still members of the party, were in the meeting. House of Assembly members were all in the meeting. In fact, my brother, all the local government party chairmen, council chairmen, everybody who is who in Delta State PDP was in the meeting. Thank you.
How? Oborevwori, why? Why? Delta State is a state that APC cannot win on a normal day. But somehow they've chosen to get the state through the back door and they have succeeded. Oh, wow. They said the PDP has lost its taste. Really? And that's the reason why the party in Delta State is decamping to the APC.
We believe that what is happening at the state of the PDP is akin to that palm wine whose tastes have changed, and there was a need for us to change the drinking pattern. And that is why this decision has been taken unanimously by leaders and stakeholders of the party, and by the grace of God, on Monday next week, we will be able to make a very big statement as to the fact that we are moving into the APC.
Now you see what they are forgetting? That all the bad eggs that imploded the PDP are all running to the APC. You guys will meet there, and the cycle of destruction, if you don't get what you want, continues. It's as simple as that. You see, I am one person. I would be the one person to say that even if every other APC states fall to the, every other PDP state, I beg your pardon, fall to the APC, I feel like Delta State would have been that last state standing. But you see, they have gone to the soul of PDP. Rivers and Delta, forget it. Opposition is gone. Because Rivers and Delta, they are the soul of PDP. South, they are the soul of PDP. PDP had 12 states. Out of the 36 states, they have 12 states. Now it's 11. And we're also hearing that more governors will defect to the APC. Like, why are they, this is how you know parties without ideology. I thought when you see people who are Republicans or Democrats, you see it in their ways. If you see people who defect, occasionally there is a reason. Because it's not a normal thing. It's like an ideology. But you see, Nigeria is their stomach. They wake up in the morning, they're in PDP. In the evening, they're in APC. In the afternoon, they're in NMP. Labour. That's how they move. That's how they move. And you're wondering, why did they not form that alliance that Atiku and El-Rufai and Obi were trying to form? You're wondering, why did the PDP governors not speak for Natasha Akpoti? You're wondering, why did the PDP government, the PDP governors not come together and speak in strong terms against the state of emergency in Rivers? You're wondering, why are they not criticizing the bad policies, like criticizing vigorously the bad policies of this government? You're wondering, why is it that the first person, the first governor to endorse Tinubu for 2027 is a PDP governor, Governor Umo Eno? of Akwa Ibom State to openly, he's the first governor to openly endorse him for a second term. And you also wonder why that royal father in Delta State, when the first lady visited, Delta State, why the royal father could boldly say that Delta State is going to vote for President Tinubu in 2027 when the governor was seated right there.
Your Excellency, we are proud of you, that you are a virtuous woman who stood by your husband. We are assuring you that come 2027, we debtors will vote for Mr. President.
These are the answers, because they all have their hidden agendas. Since 1999, Delta State has been a stronghold of the PDP. Ibori was the first governor in 1999. I'm talking about Chikin Sononife Ibori, a PDP governor. And then he handed over to Dr. Emmanuel Oduan, a PDP governor. Emmanuel Oduan handed over to Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, a PDP governor. Then Ifeanyi Okowa handed over to this one now, Sheriff Oborevwori, a PDP governor, until he decamped. Now, why did they allow APC to have Delta State so easily? Why? Like I said, I would have been that person to say Delta State would be the last state that would join APC, because I know how strong PDP is in that state. I know that the only time they can get Delta State, I'm talking about the APC, I know that the only time they can get Delta State, it will always be through the back door, either by defection like this or by going through the court. But you see, election on ground, winning straight, free and fair, APC cannot get Delta, and they know it. All these things is just because of 2027. There are issues on ground to look at. There are economic issues to look at. There are political issues to look at. There are security issues to look at. But no, they are not. They are all already fighting and playing crafty and dirty games ahead of 2027. My Delta State that seemed to give hope to opposition because of how strong PDP is in the state has been captured. Oborevwori, why? Sheriff Oborevwori, why? Why did you allow this? Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, I know that both of you are together. Why did you guys allow this? Trust me, this is officially the end of PDP. If the souls of the party, I mean the state, Delta and Rivers have been captured, every other PDP states are states that are, maybe sometimes they are APC, they are PDP, like a state that we can refer to as swing states. Those ones can easily just defect any day. As far as some of other states, they can easily defect. If these are the two states, Rivers and Delta, and Bayelsa, somehow are the states that I was saying that, oh, these are the states that even if everybody leaves, these ones will not. But if you see, that's the thing they talk about. If you see somebody like a gang of people and you want to bring them down, you go for their leader. You don't go for the boys. It's their leader you bring down first before you go for the rest. Because when you bring down their leader, everyone will just easily surrender. And that is what APC and the Tinubu government have done. They've just gone for the soul of the PDP. I'm talking about Rivers and Delta. Trust me, the others are nothing. Anybody who remains in PDP at this point is because maybe there is more to it while the person is there, because the party is not inspiring hope anymore. We don't have a position. Sadly, we don't. And you see, I place this on I put all this blame on APC and Tinubu because they have contributed in killing opposition in this dispensation. I mean, if what happened in River State is anything to go by, trust me, they are the ones responsible for this. I don't see any other reason other than them. 12 PDP governors would have been strong enough to play an opposition, a strong and formidable opposition. Lagos State at some point was the only ACN state or AC state whichever one they were at that time. They were the only ones. And Lagos State played opposition. They were the only state that was ACN. They played a viable opposition at that time, conquering. What APC is today is ACN, AC, deeply rooted. But you have 12 governors of rich states that have the money. You guys just fall flat like that? Or because you guys just want to help Tinubu come for second term? Or just all of this, you people have just sold out opposition just like that, knowing full well how much opposition is needed in the country? You see, Nigerians, nobody speaks for you people. That's why nobody's the government just feel like they're doing something right. Are you not wondering why the party is not speaking? A lot is happening in the country and they're not speaking, and you're wondering why? This is it. I remember doing a video saying that the party that wants to win election does not want to form alliance when they are a struggling opposition. I didn't even know that this was in the offing. See, Nigerians, we're on our own. Let's brace up. Nobody will fight for us. We just have to take our own destiny in our own hands. All these is because of 2027. That's it. All this is because of 2027. And nobody's going to fight for you. Everybody is looking out for themselves. All these politicians are looking out for themselves. Yes, it's really sad for my beloved Delta State. Let's wait and see how many more governors. I heard 3 more is going to join the APC from the PDP. Let's wait and see the governors who will be joining Sheriff Oborevwori in the APC. I'm hearing the governor of Enugu State. I don't know how true is that. I'm hearing Governor Eno, the one that has already, endorsed Tinubu for second term. I don't know how true that is. I'm hearing that even Fubara, the one that even removed, state of emergency, the River State governor, I'm over hearing that he's going to go to the APC. They say the kokoro where they eat leaf, now inside the leaf is an adage. So what I mean by kokoro, for those who don't understand, the insects that eat a leaf, it's inside the leaf. So those who destroyed the PDP are inside the PDP. That's it. Anyway, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. For those who follow politics, I'm a political person, so I like talking politics. So if you are following this trend and this drama, let's talk. Let's have a conversation. Anyway, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. I see you again in my next video. Bye for now.